fraction is simply part of a whole, and a fraction comes with two parts: the top number, called the numerator, and the bottom number, called the denominator. There are different kinds of fractions. How can we change top-heavy or improper fractions to mixed numbers? This is a top-heavy fraction, 9/2. To change it to a mixed number, we need to find out how many 2's we got in 9. So if I've got 9 sweets and I divide the 9 by 2, then I've got 4 lots of 2 and a remainder of 1, which I can make a fraction of 2. 9/2 is the same as 4½ Here's another example. How many 4's can I make out of 13? We've got 13 sweets, and we divide them amongst 4 children, then each of them will have 3 sweets, and I've got 1 left over, which I make a fraction of 4. 13/4 is the same as 3¼ Try this one. How many 6's can you make out of 15? There are 2 6's in 15, and we've got a remainder of 3/6. And that's how we change improper fractions or top-heavy fractions to mixed numbers. There is a mixed number, and I want to change it to an improper fraction. This is very useful for when you're multiplying or dividing fractions. What I want to do is to write the whole number as a fraction with this bottom number as a denominator. So 1 is the same as 5/5. Then I add that to 2/5. We know that we can only add fractions when we've got the same denominators, and then we only add the top numbers and leave the denominator. So 5 plus 2 is 7/5. 1/5 is the same as 7/5. Here's another example. 2¾ How do we change that into an improper or top-heavy fraction? I need to make 2 the whole number as a fraction with that denominator. 2 is the same as 8/4 because 2 times 4 is 8. Add that on to 3/4. And my top-heavy fraction is 11/4. There's a quick fire method to this, and that's just to say the whole number times the bottom number plus the top number, and all this over the bottom number. This, for instance, will give you 13/3. So let's try that. The whole number times the bottom number plus the top number, and all that over the bottom number. So could you use that method to work out this? Yes, it's the whole number times the bottom number plus the top number, and all that over the bottom number. 5 times 7 is 35, plus 3 is 38, so it's 38 over 7. There, we've learned how to change top-heavy fractions to mixed numbers, and we've learned how to change mixed numbers back to top-heavy fractions.